We're all about the Sun Met that takes place on the 1st of February. And as you can imagine, it'll be a fashion extravaganza. And hey, look at that. It's Thula Sindi coming to us live from Joburg.
A very good morning to Expresso family. We are coming to you live this morning from Africa Rise in Sandton City, and we are going to be discussing everything 2020 Sun Met fashion. Now, this year's theme is titled African Luxury, hence we are surrounded by it this morning, and I'm joined by someone who needs no introduction in the fashion world. His designs have been seen on runways not only locally but internationally as well. I'm of course talking about Thula Sindi, who's just contributed so much to the growth of the African fashion industry as a whole. Thula, thank you very much for having us here this morning.
Nice to be here.
I think it's safe to say that now more than ever we're starting to take our fashion designers in Africa and really starting to invest in them more now than ever, which brings me to my first question. Talk to us a little bit about the inspiration for starting this beautiful platform.
Absolutely. You know, Africa Rise is about the vision of having beautiful African designers in prime real estate. We are in the richest square mile in the continent, which is Sandton City. And Africa Rise is about choosing the best of African designers. We've got Balisa Mukubung, we've got Ifimo, we've got Daibo Bakar from Mozambique, we've got Loincloth and Ashes from Tanzania, but really the best of African fashion, but in front of the eyes of the consumers and celebrating that beauty.
And let's talk sun-made fashion. This year's theme, like I said, is African luxury, which seems like an easy enough theme to interpret, but is there a way we can get it wrong, and what tips do you have for incorporating this theme in our outfits?
Well, the theme of African luxury, to get it easy, you have to come to Africa Rise because you've got the best of everything, the best of accessories, the best of shoes. But it's really about picking items that really speak to you, that are rooted in the continent, you know, and clothes that are locally made, and just choosing small details. And that's what real luxury is about choosing what looks great, what looks wonderful, beautiful colors as well. So hopefully today you'll get to see what Africa Rise has got to offer, but what you can't get it wrong is being too literal. You know, African luxury is really about your personal choice. It's about taking the time to select items that work for you. And a shopping experience like Africa Rise in Sandton City is about that. You come in here and you walk across all the designers, see the best of what they've got to offer, and their designs are spaced within their context. So each designer is within their own design context. So you get to understand what each brand is about, and that's what the luxury of time is. And I hope the theme of African luxury, we see a lot of that, people choosing and picking carefully.
Building on that point, who are you looking most forward to seeing? Who do you think is going to bring it at this year's Met? I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but I have to.
Well, you know, I think South African celebrities especially, they have gotten it right quite well. I love Minnie Dlamini. She really always picks such interesting African accessories, African designers as well. She's really one of my absolute favorites because she takes a lot of fun with fashion as well. So she's my pick. She always gets it right.
So you're responsible for curating the designers at Africa Rise. What exactly do you look for?
When I'm picking designers for Africa Rise, I'm really looking for designers who've got a great design ethos. You look at their collections, you see something really special, something unique, you know, and we have 18 designers here for Africa Rise, and it's 18 of the best, honestly. The best in accessories, the best in shoes, men's wear, kids wear, women's wear, and it's all about having a unique voice. Because as African designers, we've got so much to offer. You know, we've got a unique point of view, we've got the skills, and it's only just access to market that's been really, really difficult. And that's what Africa Rise is about. Access to market, a true bridge from creativity to the consumer.
So having said that, again, I'm going to ask you just to elaborate. How would you describe the state of fashion in Africa right now?
Right now, the state of African fashion, creatively speaking, we are at the absolute zenith. You know, it's been 20 years in the making. We've had all of the amazing brands, you know, but right now what they're doing is that we're trying to make it a real business. You know, we're trying to get into the real business of commerce, and we need the support of government, we need the support of the private sector, because the barriers of entry into the market of selling, we're talking about the shopping centers, we're talking about great online stores, all of that takes money. And the fashion industry is quite cost intensive at the beginning. You know, you need to buy your materials, you need to study, you need to have staff to actually manufacture the product to the highest quality. Then after that, you still need to get it to market, and getting it to market is the tricky part. You know, we've done all of the work, the education in South Africa is great in terms of fashion. The continent is catching up as well. Manufacturing, we've always been great with our hands. And, you know, that's one thing that I need most people to know, that fashion is in our blood. The decorative arts, you know, we were the first peoples who were decorating our hair, decorating beads, painting walls. It's within us. Creativity is within us. It's not a European thing. It is our thing. So the skills are there. All we need is access to market. And an initiative like Africa Rise is one of many that I hope we can do, making sure that African designers get to be in prime retail spaces, making sure that we're in the V&As, the Sandton cities, the mainland malls of this country, because we belong here and we make amazing products.
And all the best for the venture. If you're still looking for style tips, if you still haven't got your net outfit ready, we are going to be talking to designers Ephraim Mulingwani from Efimol, as well as Palisa Makubung, who's going to be putting together 2 looks for the gents and 1 for the females. So you want to stick around for that if you haven't yet picked your son net outfit. But for now, it's over to you guys in studio.
Ow! Thula Piri, bringing us the news
there.
of all things fashion. Man, lots of inspiration there. I mean,
I love
Thula
Sindi.
I couldn't stop looking at the dress behind them. It's so beautiful. Thula Sindi, actually, I should give him a call.
And
Because
that's-
I don't know what I'm wearing on Saturday.
That's the whole thing about Thula Sindi and that business of theirs, is that it's a collective of African designers who bring the best of African fashion expression in one space. You walk in there and you get everything from shoes to accessories to dresses to the works.
All
Are you guys
printed
going to be
stuff.
taking risks with your fashion this year? You're just going to be like, low-key, simple, hello.
I think
you
Kep
know,
might,
chest out type of thing.
but still like keep it African and
Absolutely.
chic and
Yeah,
fashion.
man. Yeah, keep it bomb, bomb.
More risky.
Bomb, bomb. I might just throw in a little leather something, yana. It's hot.
Leather, you're gonna burn.
We are giving you a chance to win tickets to join us at the Sun Met on the 1st of Feb. It's happening here in Cape Town at Kenilworth Racecourse. It's for you and a partner. All you have to do is SMS the keyword WIN to 33728. WIN and your name to 33728. You can find those terms and conditions on expressoshow.com. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully by now you've already started thinking about what to wear and you've gotten some inspiration. So get entering.
Be an African visionary.